Hi Kanika, welcome to Kunzum once again. And while you're sitting in a bookstore, I think why don't we go back to school, right? So tell me about the fascinating stories. Tell me about your school first, and tell me some of the most memorable stuff that you can't stop talking about your school days.
Oh, first of all, thank you, Ajay. I feel like this is my place, so I don't even want to kind of say thank you for having me over and all that because but to answer your question, back to school, that was way back. Okay, the first memory has to be related to Shah Rukh Khan, which incidentally is also there in your book. Is I had turned 13 or 14, and DDLJ had come out. And I was the monitor of class. I've always been a monitor. Now when I look back, I feel maybe it was because I used to talk so much, so they used to do that little counterintuitive thing ki tum monitor ban jao, so that you'll shut up. But I led the entire gang of girls to tapo the boundary wall, this was in Pune, go to the theatre and watch Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, and that's when I fell in love with him. So that was the first memory, if you're asking. And it's coincidental that he's there in your book. He's there. He was there in your school, for crying out loud. Oh my God.
So, okay, Shah Rukh Khan was probably one of your earliest loves, and there are lots of stories about boys kind of getting enamored with their lady teachers.
Yeah.
But we don't hear too many instances of girls getting enamored by their male teachers. Was there anybody in your school who was that figure that all the girls would fall in love with?
Yeah, actually yes. This was earlier. This was an Anglo-Indian school actually that I was in a place called Devlali, which is next to Nasik. Mr. Dinger, his name was Mr. Dinger. And yes, we were, early, I would say, for girls, I think puberty sets in a little early. So I'm talking about 8, 9, 10 years old. All of us used to be at our best behavior whenever he was our English teacher, and he used to speak so well, and he used to dress so well. So we would be like, I'll take, we used to call them copies, not notebooks. So we would say, no, I'll take the copies to him first, so I'll take the copies and stuff like that. So yes, we did have,
And is there something you did in school you would never tell your son about?
Why will I say it on camera, Ajay? Come on, man.
No,
what is he asking?
What's he asking? No, we'll make sure he doesn't watch this episode.
You're putting me under in a spot. Yeah, okay. I used to make out a little bit with boys. We used to have, I made out in school. Like kissed and stuff. Tiny kisses. Okay, everybody please. Yeah, that's what we did.
Did you ever get caught?
No, I'm telling you this on camera. I hope my son doesn't watch this.
So tell me something. Because I went.
No, I have a question. So now, okay. This is not fair, right? It has to be like tit for tat. So I've read the book. You tell me now. What did you do? Now you tell what will you not tell your daughter? Which is not even there in the book, or it is maybe she's grown.
So here's the thing. I thought our whole school was of 3,250 boys approximately, and I thought we were all goody two shoes, and I ended up doing nothing. And but when I was writing this book and I was kind of probing into what was happening, I suddenly realized everybody was having fun.
Yes.
But some of us were not. So there's nothing that happened that I would not tell my daughter.
But there is a mention of this teacher, a chemistry teacher. I think in your book, there's a chemistry teacher, somebody who all the guys used to be like...
History teacher.
History teacher.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, yes. So you're saying you were not part of that gang who used to make up, do all those little shenanigans around?
No, we had all those moments, right? We had those moments where, I always give this example of Mera Naam Joker, where Rishi Kapoor is totally kind of besotted by Simi Garewal, right? So we were all, that's in the book. That's nothing to,
And you were too?
Yeah, we all were. And that's why I started taking an extra liking for history as a subject, and I topped in the subject in the school. Yeah, so, but that's that I talk about openly, but there's nothing that I did in school that I need to be discreet about.
Why would that be? It's because it was an all-boys school?
No, because I thought we were all good boys. I realized we were not. I thought, no, others were not.
You were all Charlie's boys.
Absolutely.
You were Charlie's boys.
So coming back to your school days, did you have a really kind of did you have gangs or something?
Yes.
And did you have like and what were the rivalry? Were they like also did the rivals get ferocious or something, or was it like all?
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. I've had a cat fight. Yeah. I was very tiny, but this is 4th or 5th standard. Yeah, I've had the little ones, where you like kind of go on the ground and you're punching another girl. I've had that. I used to be the leader of the gangs mostly. So we would have gangs like, we are the literary people, like with your nose high and all that. Those kind of gangs, or yeah, it used to be that only. We read, we are the cultural gang. Yes, we used to have. Even boys used to have.
And are there memories, any particular memory or a set of memories from school where whenever you think about it, you can't help smiling?
Yeah, the One Trap family from The Sound of Music.
Yeah.
I had played one of the characters. I don't remember who, but I mean that I remember being on stage and standing out in that play in school as one of the best actors maybe, and that I think came because I had watched the movie a lot of times and it had affected me in a very beautiful way. The rest of the children hadn't. So I think, yeah, that is one memory that always makes me smile. It was very spontaneous. That is why, yes.
And what were your dreams and aspirations as a schoolgirl, that this is what I will do in life? And did some or any of it happen or not happen, or wait? Are you still waiting for any of it to happen?
No, I think I embody everything that I had possibly dreamt of. I never thought of what I will be doing because it's a different era where I was told what I have to. But that aside, I always wanted to dance, I always wanted to create art, and I always wanted to speak. And here we are. So I do all the three things, express myself.
All right.
Yes.
And what was that like one thing that got you into serious trouble in school, which also reached home?
So I wasn't caught. I wasn't, when I spoke about what my son should not know, I wasn't caught, but some teacher got like a whiff of it, then she exaggerated it, then she went and told the principal, and then my parents got to know, and yeah, then it was bad. It was very bad, yes. Serious trouble. Serious trouble.
And when you were reading Charlie's Boys, right, what was going on in your mind about your days back at school?
It's very nostalgic, Ajay. When you, first up, of course, I will have to keep taking recourse or keep going back to Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, because he's there in your book and I'm like, oh, I'm 1 degree away. Maybe you will meet him one day and you'll be like, yeah, I have a fan, come along. But jokes apart, when I was reading your book, I think it's a beautiful take on the years gone by in terms of our generation. I would like to put myself also in your generation. I mean, when you look at today's era and the way things were. I loved how there was this one line where you said, I think it's there, no? Or it was in one of your descriptions, or it's there in the book where you wrote, and I went back to school and I think there were tears in your eyes, but you couldn't speak or you were in shock. That moved me so much. There is so much fun. The children doing so much fun, like putting their hands in their pockets or doing whatever else, And then there's this Naga song. There is some song that
that Assamese army song. Yeah.
I relate with that because my dad's from the army, so we the Naga, the troops. Yeah, so that nostalgia, relation, getting related and saying, oh, so in boys' school that happens. Okay, so it happens in co-ed schools also. So it is a lot of like coming together of a lot of memories, beautiful ones.
Yeah, so that song is actually a kind of an anthem for the Assam rivals. It goes something like, Badlu Ram ka badan, zami ke niche hai, aur humko uska ration milta hai. So there's a whole description to that song.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And about that school thing, you're right, because when I revisited my school just before I started writing Charlie's Boys, I think I was overcome with emotion.
Yeah.
And one of the things I realized that all of us leave school, but the school never leaves us.
Yeah. I think that's what happened. This is the best way of encompassing what you wrote. It brought back so many memories. And the best thing that I took away from your book is the way you spoke about your teachers and I'm forgetting his name, but Brother
D'Souza.
Brother D'Souza. What a person, what a personality, so much respect, so much, he probably instilled a lot of discipline in all of you through example. That was just, I mean, it is just not going back to school, it's also values. That is what, when I was reading it, I was like, okay, wow, it's nice to revisit the values.
Yeah, and that's why I always maintain, I think the most important members of our society are our teachers, and if you allow them to influence you positively, right, chances are you'll be sitting in a place like this, having this conversation.
Yes, absolutely.
So thank you so much, Kanika. That was great revisiting your school days.
Thank you.
And also reminding me back of, again, my school days. Thank you so much.
Thank you.